Welcome everybody! So you started to notice some hair loss and you don't know what to do. You clicked on the right video because today in the FollicleBooster show episode number 6 I will explain you the ABC of hair loss so you know what to do when that happens. Make sure you stay until the end so you find the treatment and my personal opinion. I will dissect this episode in 6 parts: anatomy, alopecia, scales, analyze, treatment, and my personal opinion. In the anatomy part, it's extremely important you understand the difference between men and women because men have male pattern baldness, they have hair loss, and women have hair thinning due to hormonal changes. For men, you have dihydrotestosterone that gets converted from testosterone at age 20 to 25, depends on the gene, and that acts as a blockade beneath your scalp, so the capillaries that you see here cannot push enough blood to the hair follicle, hair nucleum. That way, the follicle and the hair shaft eventually will die. There are many types of alopecia, but for this video we are going to focus on 2. The androgenic alopecia, which is 90 to 95% of all the alopecia cases, occurs in both men and women, and you have 3 stages here. You have the anagen stage, which is the growth stage, you have the telogen stage, which is the resting stage, transition stage, and you have the catagen stage, which is the dead stage. Because of the DHT and the hormonal changes, the catagen stage increases and the anagen stage decreases, and like that the hair shaft will fall. Alopecia areata is an autoimmune disorder that can occur in both men and women. It can be partially or totally. Basically, the body is going to attack the hair follicles and at the beginning is going to do these round bald spots of your scalp or on your beard. If you notice that, go and see a doctor immediately because it's extremely important and difficult to treat. Before I proceed with the scales, please kindly like our video, comment down below, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to see our future hair loss beard growth videos. When it comes to the scale part, when you go to any clinic, the doctors there are going to compare your stage on one of these 2 scales. Norwood scale is made for men. It has 7 stages and you have to check your scalp in the mirror or make a photo and realize which one of these stages you're into. If you're stage 2, 3 or 4, you can still treat it with Biotin and minoxidil and other medications, but if you're over like stage 5, 6 and 7 and your scalp has been without a hair shaft for a very long time, you most likely will have to do a hair transplant. 7 scale is for women. It has 3 stages. Stage number 1, you can treat it with natural remedies. Stage number 2, you have to add minoxidil and some kind of device. And stage number 3, you have to do a hair transplant. Now that you know the hair loss stages, you have to analyze yourself. Go into your family and check the genes. Check the person that you look most likely to and check how they went bald, what age, what areas, so you understand basically your trajectory. Now that you know your genes, you must assess your stage. Take one of these 2 scales and look up to the mirror or take a photo and be realistically, okay, what stage I'm into. After that, you must understand that time is crucial. As explained here, the DHT are going to block the receiving of nutrients through the capillaries. If the follicle stays for too long without nourishment, it's going to die and you cannot get it back. You have to do a hair transplant after that. So I have the rule of 50%. So let's say this is your normal hair shaft and this is the miniaturized one. If you get to 50% or lower, basically that hair you're going to lose it because of low and very mild nourishment. Before you assess the treatment, the last part on the analysis, you have to check your skin type and the sensitivity. If you have a sensitive skin, the treatment is going to differ from the more resistant skin. Now for the treatment on males, you have 2 main objectives: reduce the DHT and increase the blood flow. For the increase the blood flow, you can start with minoxidil 5% and you can go higher if your skin can take it and if you didn't have any good results with the 5%. If you have a sensitive skin, use a recipe without propylene glycol, PG. The DHT reduction, it comes from finasteride, but before you decide taking this medicine, please go and see a doctor that understands this medicine. Make sure you're doing all the blood work so you reduce the hormonal side effects that can occur from finasteride. For the devices, you have 2 main ones: the microneedling and derma rolling and the laser therapy. For the microneedling, use a device with a needle length of 1 to 1.5 because that's where the bulge area resides. If you go higher than that, you risk to cause injury. For the laser therapy is more used for the sensitive skins. Make sure you're ordering a device that has laser and not lead, and the strength is between 655 and 800 Newton meter. As well, you can add some natural remedies into your daily supplementation and shampoos such as biotin, keratin, zinc, magnesium. All these are going to make your hair stronger and thicker. For women, the treatment it's more easy because you don't have DHT. So you start with minoxidil 2% and you can go higher to 5%. As well, use the non-propylene glycol recipe if your skin is sensitive. For the devices, is the same idea as men. The only difference is that for derma rolling, start with 0.5 and go to 1 millimeter length because your scalp skin is thinner and you don't have to perforate the skin so in depth. Now, my personal opinion about this video is that this is only the ABC of hair loss. We have other materials into our YouTube channel which are free, which I highly suggest you check all the devices, all the medication, natural remedies, anatomy, so you understand the basic of hair loss. That shouldn't take you more than 2 hours. Make sure you're choosing the right products for you in terms of recipe, quality, and the types of products you're going to use. After that, don't waste time. As I mentioned here, the 50% rule. You must invest few hours in doing research for hair loss, because if from the very beginning you're on the wrong path, you risk having this issue with the 50% rule and your hair shafts are going to be eventually dead and you cannot do anything and you have to invest tens of thousands of dollars on hair transplants. Now, in conclusion, I hope that our video on ABC hair loss make you understand that you need to put some extra hours in researching this industry, because being on the correct path from the very beginning is extremely important for your hair growth. As well, I'm not against hair transplant, but our channel is dedicating on us informing you for everything you need to know and can do in order to avoid that for as long as possible, because hair transplants cost a lot of money and at the same time are quite painful. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please like it, comment down below any questions you might have, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to see our future hair loss and beard growth videos. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye. I'm just replying to all of your questions in the comments down below. If you like this video, please make sure you check these two as well. And for more hair loss and beard growth videos, please kindly follow our channel. Thank you so much.